Hi everyone, one of the most important things about fishing are hooks. I'm a massive believer in getting the right hook with the right line. End of the day, the hook is in the fish, so it's you and the fish, so it's one of the most important bits of fishing equipment. So I am always preparing and tying my own hooks. You can buy them like that from the shop, and most people do. Most people buy hooks to nylon, ready-made, whether it be just a normal hook or whether it be a band on. But one of the biggest questions I get asked is how do you put a band to tie up with your hook, but also what length of hair between the band and the hook. So I'm going to show you what to do, and also I'm going to show you how to put it in a hook box, which I find quite amazing really, but it's amazing how many people don't know how to do it correctly. So first of all, we need some products. We need some bait bands, as you can see there, some hooks, which I'm going to tie up the carp wide gate, which is the only hook I use for carp fishing when I'm using a band, and the line. The line I use for all my hook length with commercial carp fishing is MVR rig mono. You might think, well, we do rig line anyway, but I like that with elastic, I like that with silverfish and bream. When I'm carp fishing, I like that as hook length, is a rig mono. So the first thing you need is a dark background, a pair of scissors. And the first thing you do is always, when you're doing any kind of hook thing, cut it at the end. Don't bite it, because when you bite it you flatten the ends of the line and it won't go through the eye. There you go. So that's already done. So first of all I'm going to tie the band on. And all I do, it's quite simple. I press it, put the line through the band, I go up the line and I put it in a loop. Wet the loop. Just turn it over and make it as small as I can now. What I'm trying to do is make it small. So I pass it through twice. Now I'm going to hold the band and the loop so I can pull it as close as I can together. When you get as close as you can see now that what I'm going to do is get both loose ends and pull them quick like that. So you pull them as quick as you can, and you can see now it's all in a right little loop. And then all I do, I cut that off like that. So that now, as you can see, that's my band already tied on my line. The next thing is probably going to cut it about 18 inches a line. Again, use scissors because this is important now. So I've got a piece of line with my band on. I now get the hook, like I said, is a carp wide gate, size 16. I'm doing the size 16 to 0.16 line. I get the hook, I'm right-handed, so I get the hook in my left hand where I can point the line down the eye. Point it down and pull it through. Now then, this is the really most important part now, because the length of the hair is really important. Some people have it that long. The trouble is when I have it that long, what happens is I bump the fish. So I want it, and I'm pulling it now so it's the level with the band. So you see the bend of the hook, it's level with the band. When I've got that, I grip the band and the hook with my left hand like that, and then I get this line, the line won't move, and I wrap it from the eye all the way down, and I go down about 10 times so it's well along the actual hook. Then you come back on yourself over about 5 or 6 times and finish with the last one at side of the eye. Then I grip it with the finger and thumb again there, so it's all in my hands, all fixed. I then get the line again. It can't move because it's stuck in my left hand. I get my line again and I press the end down again, and I pull it through, and I pull it through, and just before it's going to tighten up, what you do, you grip it and you pull it really quick, and you pull it like that, and it pulls the loop out your finger, and it's tight. And as you can see, that is called a knotless knot, and with your band on. So that is very simple, and all you've got to do is practice it. And then you've got your hook, what length line do I want it on. Well, on these hook boxes nowadays you can see you've got measuring. So basically, if I'm fishing a method feeder, I'll have it 4 inches. If I'm fishing on the bottom with a pole, it'll be 6 inches. But when I'm fishing a bomb or the waggler, I like it a foot or 30 centimetres. To get the correct distance, all you do is get your hook, wrap it round that first plastic stick there, and wrap it round. Don't stretch it, don't pull it, do it natural, and round the second one. When you got your second one like that, don't stretch it, just natural. Grip both them lines off, and that creates the loop like that. Then all you're doing that, you've got the right length, you just put it through once, pull it through twice, and make a loop. And when you make a loop, if you hold it in your finger and thumb and pull it until you can feel it in your finger, then pull it, you get a really small loop, if that's what you want. So then, wet your loop, pull it tight, cut the loose end off, and what you've got there, you've got a hook, banded hook with a loop on, and as you can see there, it's all ready. So that should fit straight into my hook box now. 16 to 16, which is this. You first of all get the hook, you put it on like that, and you go along, and then you get to the end and you put your loop over. It's all in, it's all done. So what you've basically done, you've got the hook length line that you want, you've got the hook that you want, you've got the band that you want, and you've completely tied them and they're ready for fishing. So you've got two choices. You can either make your own or you can ready make them. Me personally, I like to tie my own because I can put the line to the hook that I want. I hope that